Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shah, Hashem Rekakadash. Now these Edomites, they done ran into a brick wall and they had to shut it down because you got too much truth coming out. See, too much truth is coming out and they have to stop the highway. They have to put a roadblock. See, the highway of information, they had to stop it. Too many people coming through with the truth. See, so you just had to shut it down. So only thing that's coming in is the misinformation. Now let's get that. Let me get that. Deuteronomy 33. It say, happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. And thine enemies shall be found liars unto you, and you shall tread upon their high places. See, their media is a high place for them. Their media is where they push all of their misinformation and lies. And so they had to shut it down. And the media platform that they shut down was a kind of like a dialogue where the people can implement their opinions and their information while these dragons pushing their information. And so it was like a battleground of information, just like your boy InfoWars. See, it was a war with the information. So them platforms, they had to shut down and see what kind of game plan they can come up with, or use it as some test run to see how the people gonna react to it. You see, and they might even shut the company down. Let's start a whole nother operation, because it's not worth us losing the battle. See, even though a lot of money is being transactions is going down, money is being transferred through the sites. People are donating money to individuals through their sites. You see, people are making money through their sites. But we got to stop this situation because it's too much truth coming out. See, now let's get that. Because see, they done found out that you can't battle truth. You cannot battle the truth. Here it is. First Ezra chapter 4. It says, as for truth, it endureth and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore. See, they learning that you cannot fight this truth. Let's get 41. It's saying, with that he held his peace, and all the people then shouted and said, great is truth, mighty above all things. You see, now that's the foundation. That's the foundation of the situation. And so they can't fight it. They can't battle the truth. Truth is mighty above all things. A lie ain't gonna be able to overtake truth, man. See, and the kingdom is based on truth. So that's why I say the land of darkness. Let's get that in Job. Job 10 and 21. It says, Before I whence I shall not return. Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and to the shadow of death, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, where the light is as darkness. See, they was presenting light to the world, and it was truth in this land of darkness. See, in the land of darkness, the darkness was light. It wasn't presented as darkness. It was presented as light. Let's get that. Second Corinthians, 11 and 14. See, it says, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into the angel of light. See, an angel means messenger. So their message was light to the world. They was not presenting their darkness and their lies as darkness. They was presenting as light, as truth. See, and so once the real truth came out, then they couldn't battle with it, because truth is undefeatable. You can't defeat the truth. And see, let's get that. Let's get that. I think it's 24. It say, God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. See, the spirit of the Lord came and destroyed these Edomites. Now they got to shut their sights down. Now they got to put a roadblock on the highway, on their highway of lies that they pushing. Okay? And what Yahweh told them. He said, verse 8, he said, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. See, he's going to consume and destroy these Edomites with the spirit of his mouth, which is the truth, which is the word. See, through the word, they was destroyed. And they was found liars. Let's go back to that. I'm going to just get to the point on it. It say, your enemies shall be found liars, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. See, that's how he destroyed these people with their websites. And so, see, they was using these things too to their media, mainly to blind the people. That's why you got 2 Corinthians 4 and 4. It says, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them that believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of the Mashiach, who is the image of God, shall shine upon them. So their real light starts shining. Look at verse 6. For God, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness. See, in the land of darkness, the light started to shine. And these dragons had to shut the light down by cutting the road off. See, commanded the light to shine out of darkness, have shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God to the face of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. See, the Lord started shining his light through these roads or channels. See, it started the living water started flowing through these channels that these Edomites had set up, and they had to put a dam in there and stop the water from flowing. See, you had to put a dam because you was getting flooded. And see, they tell you the truth in their messages on the news media. Say usually they shut it down because people jump on their websites and flood them with all types of information. See, but it don't be a bad thing if they flooding it with lies and wickedness. But when they start flooding it with the true light of Yahushua, then it's time to put a dam there and stop this water from coming in. See, when you flooding it with wickedness, with this kind of stuff, Revelations 12, let's get this real quick. See, when you flooding it with this, 12 and 15, it say, and the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman. See, when all this serpent pushing wickedness through these websites, everything is cool. They're going to let that water flow because it's going to get the woman, which is the nation of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, to sin against their God. So we can push that. We can let that flow through the website. But if it's not contrary to that, we're going to have to shut it down when that true light start coming through. But I just want to make that through the Spirit. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.